In this video, I remade 8 popular Mario characters into their BFDI counterparts. Starting with Mario, there are many things to draw from, like his overalls, boot, and hat. But I chose the latter as it represents him the best, even having an entire game based about it. After turning it into an asset, we have M. He's a very courageous and adventurous character that would probably fare pretty well in challenges overall, and would try to help people without really noticing why they're struggling to begin with. The next character is Luigi, and although I was planning on using the Poltergeist 3000, I don't think it would translate well into an Object-So asset. Bruh. It also just doesn't really come across as Luigi as much as something like his cap would, which is what we'll be using instead, as it is arguably even more iconic than Mario's. And with that, we have L. L is a pretty reserved contestant, being the easiest to scare and overall is pretty paranoid. However, he's also very perceptive to other people, noticing when they're hurt and being able to aid really well. With the Mario Bros done, who else but Bowser to be redesigned next? The big bad of the series deserves a pretty good design, so I chose something that is both menacing and relevant, being his shell, of course. Removing some spikes and segmenting the base gives us Bowshell, Shelzer. Well, you can decide in the comments which name you like. As for his personality, it would be a mix between BFB Snowball and Eraser, being a bully type character who's friends with another character that would be mentioned later in the video. Make sure you watch until the end to figure out who, and while you're at it, why not subscribe to the channel? It really helps out. Who's typically captured by Bowser? Well, Princess Peach, of course. Although her tiara is pretty important, I wanted to think outside the box, so I went with her parasol, as it has been used by her many times and for many different reasons. After adding the crown on top, we have Princess Parasol. She'll come across as sweet and caring to her allies, being very good at caretaking, but is secretly one of the strongest in the cast, only showing that side to her enemies. Of course, Princess Peach has her kingdom, and who lives dope are the Toads, and that's our next character. Now, there are many options to choose from, like Captain Toad, Toadsworth, and Toadette, but out of all of them, I decided to try something unique, instead taking a power-up mushroom. However, I decided to use the Mini Mushroom because I wanted to be more creative with this one. With that, Minnie was created. No, not Minnie Mouse, but Mini Mushroom Toad. She tries to come across bold like Fiery Jr., but can't handle any negative talk. Kind of a two-sided character. Time for another iconic character, as Donkey Kong is up next. Although I thought of using a barrel, I decided his signature tie would work amazingly. So this is DK. As you can see, I made the asset resemble his furry body rather than the simple red of his original tie. He's best friends with Shell, having a pen-like personality, and getting into feuds with Parasol competing for the strongest title. The debatably second most popular princess, being Daisy, is up next. Looking at her design, I noticed Daisy on her chest. So I took the center, made the petals reflect the Daisy more akin to real life, and finally made them reflect her dress colors. So this is Daisy. She'll be the most wild contestant while also having a fiery temper, being one of the more energetic ones in the cast. The final person is King Balmom, and hold on a second.
Before Robbie goes, we'd like to give him a farewell, and maybe a quick flight on a dragon, and we could, where'd he go? And Belle!
Huh? Shut up. This is King Balmom, and nobody else. Anyways, before I end the video, I've got some really exciting news, being that this isn't just a design video, but an object show announcement. The intro will release in about 2 or 3 days, but that's it for me. Enjoy some deleted scenes, and I'll see you next time. For Luigi, it's pretty clear that he would definitely be a lot more scared than his brother, being quite jumpy at things that seem to scare him, like, for example, Bowser. However, he also has a much more sympathetic side than his brother, seeming to notice more when people are in distress or just seem off and wanting to help them as much as he can. Princess Peach is the type of person to come off as very delicate and sweet. After frequently being the damsel in distress, it's no wonder why most people think that, but don't let that fool you. I think it'd be a pretty funny gag to just have her completely outperform everybody, even the baddies in the series like Bowser. Nintendo has been trying to make her stronger as of late anyways, so I don't really see this too out of character for her as of now.